Docendo dicimus, dicendo libramur, librando munum renovanum. By teaching we learn, by learning we are liberate, by liberating we renew the world. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Your honorable to all of the judges.
Your honorable to all of the audience.
Good morning.
Om Swastiastu.
Namo Buddhaya.
Salam kebajikan.
Rahayu.
Rahayu.
Salam Pancasila. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we continue our speech, please let us introduce ourselves. Starting from me, my name is Putri Rifa Hurunisa.
My name is Nadini Azahra,
majoring civics education, standing here to represent the Education University of Indonesia in this prestigious competition event, the annual Civics Education Conference. Distinguished audience, allow me to open this oration with a soul-searing question. What does it truly mean to be a good citizen if we remain silent while hatred spreads faster than the truth? We live in an era where citizenship is no longer confined by the border of a map. Today, world is a shared space, and within this shared space, radicalism and violence are no longer local prestiges. They are a global crisis. They creep in not through our front doors, but through notification on our phone screen, manipulative narrative on our social media feeds, and extreme doctrine disguised as absolute truth. Research by the National Counterterrorism Agency, BNPT, consistently show that the younger generation, Gen Z and Millennial, is the group most vulnerable to online radical ideology. Not because we are weak, but because our education system has for too long trained us to memorize, not to think, to obey, not to reason. We are not trying to be a global citizen. We are trying to be a factual record keepers. This is where the urgency of reimagining civics education lies. Redesigning civics education from its very foundation. It is not just a textbook lesson about right and obligation on paper, but a space for shaping critical, empathic individuals who pose a global perspective and a commitment to the sustainability of our collective civilization. True citizenship is not a status on an ID card. It is how we respond to injustice, how we show up for those who are different from us, and how we pass down on interhumanity to the next generation. For too long, our civic education has been built on an outdated paradigm. Education as a mere transfer of knowledge. It is high time we replace it with a new paradigm. Education as a transformation of character and global commitment. The government has taken a step forward through the Ministry of Education Regulation Number 46 of 2023 on the prevention of handling of violence in educational environment. There is a vital legal shield. However, a shield without a warrior to wield is nothing but trusted iron. So, what strategy must we grasp in this chaotic battle fight? My partner will answer that.
The answer begins with one profound realization. An inclusive and sustainable civics education is not about memorizing legal articles. It is about forging a character that is resilient against hatred and open to diversity today, tomorrow, and for generations yet unborn. Distinguished audience, in the dark corridor of algorithm, narrative of hatred are systematically designed to pit us against one another. We are experiencing not only an information crisis, but we are facing a global crisis of humanity. Yet, our ancestors taught us, Homo hominis socius, man is naturally a companion to his fellow man, not a trait. These values are not the heritage of single nation. This is the legacy of all humankind. To answer this crisis and to truly reimagine our civics education, we purpose 3 transformative steps that can begin today, right here from our own campus. First, the filter before sharing. Movement as an action of digital literacy. Meaningful civic education begins with small but consistent action. Control your time, secure your narrative, guard your digital space from poison of hatred, and digital literacy is not a luxury. It is a bedrock of sustainable global citizenship. Second, revitalize inclusive dialogue space as peace incubator and inclusive global society is not born from slogan. It is born from honest conversation between diverse individuals. Every dialogue we create today is a seed of peace that will blossom in the future. Third, student as sustainable global peace agent. In accordance with the mandate of Ministerial Regulation number 46 of 2023, students must be actively involved as facilitator of harmony. But we can go further. The representation of Indonesia to the world prove that a pluralistic nation can live in the harmony that our education product empathetic global citizen and that we pass down these values sustainably across generations. Beloved audience, reimagining civic education is not a mere academic dream. It is a civilizational responsibility. A sustainable and inclusive global society will never stand on a foundation of hatred. It can only stand on an empathic reason and the courage to dialogue beyond primordial divides. Ubi Concordia, Ubi Victoria. True victory is only born from our harmony in nurturing diversity.
We, the students of Indonesia, refuse to bow to radicalism from this campus for world peace. Because the civics education we reimagine today is the eternal legacy we leave for the generation to come.
Keep up the fight and thank you.